hands stable, I feel able to turn the tables. I could do this, just keep moving, keep your hands up, stupid. I feel lucid, a new view, and I can see the end, I can see my future, I can view it. It's right there for the taking. Everything I've ever wanted, dreams are just waiting. I just gotta fight for it, willing to die for it, willing to like soreness, I just need to hike for it.
I'm standing up cause I've had enough. I won't give up, I'm a champion.
As long as I'm breathing, I'm not retreating. I could be bleeding, I'll take a beating and keep on proceeding. I'm not fatiguing, cause once I enter the ring, I'll be undefeated. My hands stable, I feel able to turn the tables. I could do this, just keep moving, keep your hands up, stupid. I feel lucid, a new view, and I can see the end, I can see my future, I can view it. It's right there for the taking. Everything I've ever wanted, dreams are just waiting.
Hello everybody and welcome to Waylander Gaming. This is Waylander here, just a little bit late, unfortunately, from our traditional schedule time of on the dot 00, starting here at 10 past 9. I had to just finish work and get in here. I know it seems like we're jumping straight into the ban phase and we didn't do our normal lobby bans, so just so you don't know, the lobby bans were done while I was getting everything set up and ready to save us some time. It is the Yuzong, Bruno, Chip and Zask that have been banned out by the two captains of the teams. It is Pandora's box up against Genesis Astris. It's Pandora's box with a coin toss on the left hand side and Genesis Astris taking the right. So they do have the first pick. But enough about what has happened and into what is happening. As you can see on the screen in front of us, we've got the Hayabusa band coming out for the side of Pandora's box, followed by the high loss. Genesis Astris getting rid of the Camilla, so no curse blood for me to shout out, and the Ruby, two very strong meta picks being removed by them, as well as the side of Pandora's box. I mean, you don't want to face up against a fed Hayabusa, and Hylos is just a complete annoyance at this moment in time, giving his team that movement speed, the slows. Oh, and then we've got the first pick coming out for the side of Pandora's box. It is Glue, so I think it's pronounced immune. Locking onto the Glue. Spicy Cinderella locking on a Pharamus there. We've got a Hunter 1-8 going for the Terizla pick, so lots of meta coming out here. Glue is quite strong, though I don't get to see him all that much. But for those of you tuning in, hello and welcome to the stream. This is the MLMA. We have Pandora's box up against Genesis Astris. As we let me try and get a poll in here. Right, I don't know why I don't have the poll up. Actually, I do know why I don't have the poll up. I'm just coming off from work. So we get the third pick from this phase being solid, rocking onto that Aurora and Mr. Ducky or Mr. K Ducky locking on that Terizla. And so to counter that, we've got Ignatius picking up the Diggy. So as a hard counter to the Tigreal. So actually the Diggy here is quite a good pick. It's gonna go and deal with a lot of the CC potential from that Mage Roam combination. But let me get this poll up for those of you watching. Let's see who will win this particular match. Will it be Pandora's box? Will it be Genesis Astris? Get your votes in for your favorite team, who you're rooting for. I want to see where all the cheers are gonna go. That's how you spell Astris. Incorrectly spelling Astris. started, and you can get your votes in for which team you want to see win. And so it looks like we've got Storm Raptor 2 locking down the Moskov, and Shadow Legend King 1 with the Suyo. The Suyo with a skin. Kraken there picking up the Ixia, hoping to get some nice sets in. Hoping the team will lock into some nice sets for her. And looks like Nzami going for the alpha pick. Lots of people going for the alpha pick these days. So let's see what's happening. Yeah, the alpha is coming out. So the sustain from the side of Genesis Astris and the CC from the side of Pandora's box. Some nice picks in here. This is gonna be a cracker of a game. Let's get into this. Let's get to see what's happening. I hope you got your seatbelts buckled on, because it's gonna be a bumpy ride. Let's get to see who's gonna take this victory. So far, the votes are split 50-50. So the support is about even. Wow. I'm hoping to see you guys here voting in the poll. Let me know what you think. So it's the loading screen time. As things stand now, it's the Diggy pick was from Ignatius, was quite a good one. It does counter a lot of what Pandora's box were planning, but if that time journey gets baited out, well, it's gonna be some issues to try and deal with set potential. But they do have a lot of set potential here to Pandora's box. They're gonna probably try and force the time journey out. As we see both jungles starting on the same side of the map, will we get to see a clash of the titans there in the gold lane, or will we see a more passive approach? Diggy just putting bombs everywhere. So wants to get some poke damage, which he does land onto Mr. K. Ducky. Phantom is coming in with the displacement, as both the mid laners are just battling it out there for wave clear dominance. Checking up here on the gold lane, see that Kraken having a nice time so far against the Moskov. Moskov just needs that level 2 to be able to dash out of harm's way, but that extended range from the Ixia is going to be a bit of a nightmare to deal with, as we see Storm Raptor 2 staying in the bush, but oh, there's a wraparound. The wraparound's being done early. Diggy just poking anybody who's coming through. Aurora comes in with a stun. There's Suyu. He wants to engages on the Diggy. Spear of Alpha comes out onto the Suyu, but he's sustaining through all of this. The Revitalize comes out, and first blood goes to the side of Genesis Astris as they pick up the Suyu in an engagement around the gold lane. You're trying to get some stuns onto the Phantom. Spear of Alpha comes out once more, but off the mark, Aurora managed to dodge. The flicker has to be committed by Mr. Ducky there, as he has to get out of being jammed in a 3v1 situation. The turtle being started by solid Pandora's box, starting it, pulling it, letting it reset. Oh, but there's the engagement onto the Charizla in the XP lane. There's a lot of CC coming out here. Charizla is a tanky boy. He needs to be able to... Oh, the flicker comes out from the Aurora, and she manages to get the kill. It's a 1-for-1 exchange, so no XP laner at this moment in time in the game. Glue trying to be the front line. Spear of Alpha does land onto the Glue. He does have the split, which he does land. He's trying to zone everybody away along with the Tigreal. Lots of damage coming out. Alpha tries to get into position. He does. He manages to get the steal, but a split land. Oh, with the stun onto 3. Time journey as well as the Netherrealm comes out there. Oh, again the Alpha missed the ultimate, but the kill goes down, and it's going to be the Tigreal that fall, and Aurora, she's got that passive being procced, and Spicy Cinderella saying, nope, I want to eat this Aurora up here. She's been a little bit too spicy getting that one kill on the board. Let me end it all. Moskov just checking the bushes there, gets scouted out. Diggy with that skill, pulls him back in there. The follow-up from the Faramus, he's gonna displace him, and they get the kill. Faramus doing an excellent job. Implosion lands onto the Diggy. There's Suyo with a follow-up, with the Glacial Field coming out here, but there's the Alpha. He's killing off the Aurora, but the Kraken lands at full barrage onto 2. The follow-up damage. Alpha manages to melt down the Tiger, picking up a double kill at this moment in time. This is going Genesis Astris establishing quite a nice dominant start at this moment, picking up a 1.7k gold lead, and looks like they forced this first turret down. Almost down. The damage taken there by the Ixia. The turret is like a sliver if we're looking at it. But there's this Dicky. Ignatius once more wants to rotate towards the Moskov. They don't want to give him a nice time. But there's Aurora with the Tiger. He doesn't have the implosion, but she does have that glacial freeze there. Faramus trying to scout out. Those there in the bush. Glue wants to engage onto Hunter here on the Teresa. Lots of flickers being committed. Implosion does land. Suyu to follow up. But the Netherrealm comes out. They're saving the Teresa. Can he survive this? No, he eventually falls down. The Aurora getting the kill. The flicker comes out from the Tiger. He's just, the damage is there though. From the Faramus mega kill streak. Glue trying to zone them away, but the Faramus poke damage. Faramus is, for those of you who do not know, Faramus is Glue's absolute nightmare. If you're a Glue player and you're in the split form, Faramus just has to land that first kill of his, and it's like bye-bye Glue. Doing a nice job of zoning away, even though he's a support. Spirit of Alpha lands onto the Aurora, and they manage to land a mega kill. Full barrages onto 2. The Tiger has to disengage. Suyu tries to engage, but he gets busted down. The Netherrealm coming in to protect everybody as the mid lane turret is being pushed. Moskov wants to try and come in and defend, but I don't think that he's gonna be able to. He's just gonna have to clear this wave. As we see the Glue back in his lane, trying to make sure that Terizla doesn't push this down. But there's the Faramus forcing the Glue to disengage. Okay, Glue does get the split off. But there's the engagement. Time journey out onto the Diggy. Diggy trying to survive through all this damage, but he gets taken down by the Glue. Is there going to be a return kill? He's so close. Glue with the 1 HP. He's escaping the Tiger with the implosion. Glue just trying to get away. Oh, but the Faramus unstoppable gets the kill and the pick off there. But there's Alpha. Spirit of Alpha onto the Suyo. He has to dash away. Glacial Freeze comes out from the Aurora, but the Netherrealm, I say a little bit early there in terms of the commitment. Just wanting to be safe, I suppose. Spicy Cinderella saying, well, better safe than sorry. Goes in, gets CC'd up by the Diggy. Nice. Full barrage comes out, forcing the flicker. The flicker also from the Ixia. They do not manage to pick up the Aurora. Solid managing to get himself out of harm's way. As we see the third and final tier 1 turret being taken down by the side of Genesis Astris. They have developed a dominant lead right now. It's a 5k gold lead as we head into the 7th minute of the game. There's the engagement. It's onto the Ixia, and they manage to get the pick-off kill. So Pandora's box at least managing to take down an MM, but they need to start taking down some turrets. They've got to let that Moskov split push. Moskov, one of the most fundamental skills of that Moskov is his ability to split push and push around the map. So Genesis Astris getting this third and final turtle started, but it's being reset. Moskov does land that spear onto the Diggy, but chooses not to jump in. It was just a bit of damage from the Suyu. I thought it was a spear. I'm seeing things. Alpha once again taking the turtle. Spear of Alpha comes out off the mark. Suyu manages to get away. Time journey is being committed. Saves them from the implosion that was there into the backline. Tigreal gets CC'd up and melted down. It's a monster kill for Spicy Cinderella on the Faramus. The dash away from the Moskov to get himself out of harm's way as we see this turret being pushed in. The wave not quite there yet. The full barrage comes out with the follow-up with the Netherrealm, Spear of Alpha as well, and they manage to take down the Aurora, passive and all. It is 12-5 to the side of Genesis Astris as we see the engagement onto the Teresa. He does have the penalties, only lands it onto one, but the split is on him now as we see the glue getting the kill, but he's gonna get engaged upon by his nemesis, the Faramus. He's gonna land it again. Faramus, if he lands, watch this, right? Look at the damage that comes out. It's crazy. It just bounces between all the splits there. Look at that. Look at that. 1 HP escapes. But the follow-up is there from the Alpha as they manages to monster kill onto the Tigreal. And we see the push being done towards this tier 2 turret. Ixia in position quite nicely, knowing that she has the safety provided by her teammates to push this to a bot lane turret. Glue on the defense here, but he's got to be careful. That Phantom is causing so much of problems. Ooh, but we got 3 of the squishies in here. Lots of damage coming out onto the glue. Yeah, that's a full barrage. It manages to get a kill, but and with the freezing glacier or the glacial field and the Netherrealm comes out, they manage to take down 2 and still survive. As we see, the engagement here is onto this the Tigreal. Is Tigreal lagging? I don't know. Should we be pausing? I think we should. I think we should. Let's just check very quickly in the chat what's going on. I mean, it's not often you just see a Tigreal just wander around. So let me just send a quick message to everybody on WhatsApp and find out about the lag. So I'm just telling you to tell me when to restart. We don't want to have any unfair advantage given to any particular team. Let's see what's happening. So, how is everybody in the chat? I can see Toyota is in here, Angelic Fury, Adrian Schultz, and Just Cause 30. Welcome to the stream, everybody. How are you guys doing? As we see the votes going to Pandora's box, but the score is going here to Genesis Astris. So what's happening? Genesis Astris doing an excellent job of controlling the game from start to the middle. As we are into the mid part of the game, just waiting to find out what's happening. But we will restart in 3 minutes. Okay, so we're going to be starting on the 28th minute mark as the Tigreal has got himself back online and sorted out. So on the 28-minute mark, we have given Pandora's box a 2-minute pause. They still have 1 minute pause left. It's usually about a 3-minute pause that you get. And so into the game, we once again return to find out what's about to happen. As you can see, since we've rejoined the stream, rejoined the match, it is 2 seconds until the Lord. It is the unenhanced Lord. So will Genesis Astris take this? Will they wait for the 12-minute mark? It's still about 2 minutes away because they do have this dominant lead. They might want to wait, though they've decided against it by the looks of it. They're going to try and end as things stand. So Moskov commits the ultimate, gives a bit of vision there, but it's going to be difficult for the side of Pandora's box to contest this Lord. They don't even bother. They just stay in the bushes around, staying a little bit safe. And the Lord making its way down the mid lane. Alpha and Faramus just scouting out, trying to see where everybody is. Ixia wants to get her lane pushed. Will we see a 1v1 clash up here between the Moskov and the Ixia? Moskov realizing he's gonna get ganked on, has to recall spam. Nice from him. Hidden in the bushes. There's some ninja work coming out from Star Raptor or Storm Raptor 2. On the Moskov. So the Lord makes its way down to the mid lane. The wave's not exactly synced up, so Lord taken down quite quickly. So So they do have the ability to defend here. They do have a decent amount of wave clear on the side of Pandora's box. So all your Pandora's box fans out there, don't lose hope. Let's get to see also, everybody wants to see the Bulls. We'll get this up in a moment because I think we're about to enter a team fight as the mid lane wave's being pushed in the bot lane as well. We'll just take this quick moment in time. We can check what the Bulls are like for everybody. We can see some glowing ones coming out for the anti-heal. But nice defense from the side of Pandora's box. They managed to keep their tier 3 turrets safe at least. Well, at least for the time being. So we'll expect, as we see on the timer, it should be about another 90 seconds before any major engagement is going to be achieved. Because as things stand now, I'm sure Pandora's box will be hoping to stay a little bit safe. Hopefully reduce that gold lead, which is sitting at about 9k at this moment in time. Getting close to the 10k mark. Engagement onto the Aurora. She does land the glacial freeze, but not onto anybody. Alpha wants to start a fight with the glue. Does land that spear of Alpha. The split comes out. Pharamus is there. Glue has to get out of dodge because he doesn't want to take the damage that Pharamus can dish out. A hard counter indeed that Pharamus is to a glue. So it's down to the 30-second mark as we get to this enhanced Lord. Will Pandora's box be able to defend this one more time, or will Genesis Astris be able to put the squeeze on and end this with this particular Lord? They have the 10 or 9.5k gold lead to their side. Genesis Astris now already in position. As we see Glue trying to get at least one turret down for the side of Pandora's box, which we do get to see is the first turret for them in the game. It seems like the Pandora's box have given up on trying to contest for this Lord, which is understandable. They're just going to hope for a good defense coming out. Try not to engage in any team fights because Genesis Astris does have that massive team fight potential with the Pharamus and the Diggy in there. Lots of counter picks coming out from the side of Genesis Astris. So for poke damage from the Aurora, they are on the chase. Solid has to commit that flicker. So you trying to scout out the bush. Pharamus again. Look at the damage coming out from Pharamus. My word. It's the straight damage build. As we see Lord pushing his way down the mid lane. Genesis Astris leaving the Lord to push by himself, hoping to get these waves synced up quite nicely. It is two of the waves syncing up. They need the Lord to charge and crash into the mid lane turret, which it does. Now, it's all about forcing out this team fight, forcing the Tigreal to try and engage. Alpha tries to get in there, into the front line, but he's receiving large. Oh, the flicker penalty zone into the full barrage. Beautiful. It's the implosion into the back line, but the time journey perfectly timed. The follow-up is there. It's gonna be 2 down. The Netherrealm comes out as well to protect the team as we see the base wide open. Will we see the lock onto the turret here? And Ixia, not worried about anything else, just locks onto the Nexus and ends the game. So first game going to Genesis Astris in this. Well, it is a best of one. I'm saying first game, right? They will probably face each other again when we have the second round of the league matches, you know, kind of like a home and away fixture. But a very strong performance from the side of Genesis Astris. I'm sure Pandora's box will be taking a look at what happened in this game. They're going to go back to the drawing board and say to themselves, okay, let's see what we can do to improve upon what happened here and fix any potential mistakes. It was generally based on the draft. They were counterpicked twice, with both their frontliners being counterpicked. It was the Tigreal and the Glue that got counterpicked really hard by the Pharamus and Diggy. And so without that front line, the damage dealers didn't have the opportunity to get in to do any particular amount of damage. But I'm sure they'll have a plan. They're going to come back. They're going to look at this, review the games. And not just them, right? This is part of the academy stuff. We're all going to be reviewing games together to see how we can grow and build and get stronger and make sure that the quality of gameplay on our server improves. But to all of you who have tuned in to watch this match with me, thank you for tuning in. If you haven't pressed that like, share, and subscribe buttons, please do so. But we're going to take, as they say, a pause for a cause. It's going to be a couple of hours, well, an hour and a half or so, before we get into the next game in this MLMA, Mobile Legends Masters Academy League, which will be taking place at 9 p.m. So, I will see all of you then. But for now, it's gonna be goodbye from me. I will see you all in a bit. Thanks for watching.